Well, I tell you what, a year has really made a big improvement in, like my playing. Last year, around this time, I was so damn sick I couldn't even play. And, man, it was horrible. I couldn't even play my guitar. You know, I try to play it and try like hell to do things, and I couldn't do nothing. This is all I could do just to get up and go to the bathroom and stuff. It was terrible. I know. I hope I don't have to go through that again. But, I'll say this, so my hand strength and stuff has improved a lot. Um, my playing's improving. I'm starting to get back to, how I used to be able to play. I've always liked doing shred, metal, blues kind of stuff. I liked all the shred guitarists. And Zakk Wylde's one of my favorite. But I like a lot of other guys. I like all the other, Eddie Van Halen. I like all them dudes too. Dimebag Darrell, I'm a big fan of his. You know, I'm like, I'm pretty close to them guys in age. So kind of looked up to them because it's like I was a fiddle player too, but I wasn't as good as them. You know, and now them fucking dudes are fucking famous, and everyone thinks they're cool and shit. And likes their playing. So, the dudes around my age looked up to them dudes. So I always wanted to be able to play and shred like them. So, I always try to, get into play some shred guitar, learn stuff, take lessons from dudes that could shred really good. But, if your heart's fucked up, man, you can't even play guitar. I mean, if you're like you're in heart failure and stuff, your heart becomes so weak, like mine did. It becomes so weak to where like my kidneys didn't even want to work. Like my whole body was shut down. Until I figured out what medicines to give me to fix me. The doctors did a good job. But I've had problems with my heart for a while though. I've had problems with asthma and heart issues. But I'll tell you what, man, that fucking scared the shit out of me. I couldn't fucking play, man. That fucking sucked. I mean, I'm like, man, what the fuck do I do? I can't fucking play. I love playing. I'm not like no world famous musician. No one knows who I am or anything like that. I'm just a dude that likes to sit by himself and play his fiddle. And I got a few buddies. Sometimes I hang out and jam with them and shit. We have a fun. Play old Sabbath shit. And, shit like that. Just regular working dude and shit. But I played since I was a kid. Before I was even a teenager. I wasn't any good. I couldn't even tune the fucking thing, man. I remember my dad shake his head. He couldn't teach me how to fucking tune and shit. I had a hard time learning. Finally, it started to, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. And I started learning how to tune and shit. And I learned like a chord. I think I learned like E power chord or something. I'm like, cool. That's all I knew for a long time, man. And then, oh, cool, I can do. Oh, cool, I can do two. All right, I can do this. I think that's what you end up starting out doing. It's like you learn. I'm gonna do it here, but I'll do it on these strings. I think this was like the first thing I ever learned. Then later on, you realize, oh shit, I can go like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh man, I can go. Oh shit, man, check this out now. Make some noise, man. And that, that's just how you start out. You start out, you progress. Then you learn keys. Woo! Keys are really cool. Keys are the key. Keys are the key to the kingdom. They really are. In my opinion, learn your fucking keys. Master them. Play them till everyone in the neighborhood hates you. And then play them more. No one's going to like you anyhow. When you, because everyone thinks that, oh, I'm going to learn guitar and everyone will be like me and crap. And no, it doesn't work that way. Now, at least until you get fairly good, and then even then they don't like you. You bug the shit out of everyone and get a set of headphones. Oh, I probably should take that advice, but I like playing through my amp. Fuck it. I am going to get some headphones, so once I get a better system set up, I think. I keep watching different people that perform on here, and I'm watching to see the different kinds of gear they got. And I'm like, well, okay, now I kind of see what these guys are doing. Well, fuck, I can do that if I get that shit. The only thing is, I'm poor as fucking can't afford to buy nothing because I'm like, oh, fuck, this sucks. I wish I'd have bought this kind of shit when I was working and crap. But I never really, I wish I would have now. But I never would have wanted to do this, I really wouldn't want to do this, man. Start doing YouTube and stuff. I started thinking like, well, I'm going to do it because I don't really have much choice because I don't know what else I can really do. I can teach lessons, which I think I'm going to try to do that too. Maybe I can get a little job at a guitar store somewhere close by or something, teach lessons or something. Get a couple get some people who want to learn metal or something. That means I got to brush up on all my damn covers and shit. I'm like, crap, 'cause they're going to want to learn covers. And I'm kind of selfish because I practice all the time and trying to develop myself as a guitarist. And I don't like practicing covers. I hate practicing covers. But you know what? I do need to start practicing them more. Because that's, people are going to want to learn that. And I'll teach them the basics. And maybe, I think how I'm going to do it is I'll try to, like a song maybe the student wants to learn, I'll work with them on learning it. And I'll learn it at the same time because I'll need to learn it in order to help them learn it. And try to teach in, hey, okay, this is in this key. This is how I tell this is this key. These are scales that work in this key. And while you're teaching the song, teach, hey, you could improvise and do this and that and teach that. When someone gets a little more advanced, you can't really do that with someone just a beginner. You really got to start them out just with chords and learning how to move their way through, major and minor keys. In my opinion, I think, you start off just with the simple rhythm like what I started off showing there, something like that, and let it grow into things until it gets crazy. That's how my playing's developed over the years. And I started off, I started off learning, just learning like these chords like this, the simple power chords, I don't know, you can see it too good on there like that. And then some point, oh look, cool, I can add the octave. And then, oh yeah, this is. Then later on, oh okay, these are major and minor keys. Oh God, chords are same thing, major and minor keys. If I move my hands around, and all this, then it dawns on you, oh, chords got to fit within. This is a major type, and oh, this is a minor, and then it just starts making sense. Don't take long. It only takes a few years. If you take lessons, it takes a lot less. You know, I had people help me along the way, and I took lessons, but I didn't. I never could afford to like just stick with them and keep, paying a guy. I take a little bit of lessons and just work on what he taught me and try to listen and play by ear and then get tab books and play, learn to play by tab, and then at some point you become ear trained when you start getting into your learning your keys, your major and minor keys. When you start your do re mi fa si la ti do, your major keys, when you learn that, really ear trains you good when you learn them. Because you can go right up and down the neck, do re mi fa si la ti do re mi fa si la ti do, and when you know to stay in the right keys, you can go right up to the highest note on the thing, and by doing that up and down the neck, you map it out, and then over time you expand into other things. But you got to start with the keys, start with the majors and minors. That's what I think. Start with learn how different chords. I got this set up, and I really like that drop C sharp tuning. I don't quite tune like Zakk Wylde does, or he tunes crazy, man. I just tune standard, not standard, but I just rate C sharp, like a same as like just a drop D flat tuning. Just like if you do drop tuning, except I just do everything a half step lower than that. That's what I like to do a lot when I'm jamming on here. I haven't really done any much standard tuning stuff. I think maybe with my acoustic and with my Les Paul, I probably did more standard tuning stuff with that, as I tend to. But this, every time I get this thing, I gotta drop tune this fucker and start shredding on it, man. This thing just, it calls to you. Come on, man, play me hard, right? Yeah. If this thing was a woman, it'd be the perfect woman, because it wants to play hard, man. I better not sing no more. I'll get in trouble. But yeah, these things are for shred, man. These Jacksons are cool. I really like mine. I'd like to have a couple more, and I probably will get a few more. If I get into if I can build a better income and stuff, I definitely am gonna get some more of them. So I wanted to get better ones before, and I actually had other ones that I had that were pretty nice. I sold a lot of my guitars, man. Because it's like, man, why do you need all these different guitars? I don't play them. I really only play this and the Les Paul are really the two I like the most. But I think I'd like to have more of these. And possibly more Les Pauls too. If I get a Les Paul, it's gonna be a Les Paul type body style. It's in the future. It's gonna be something like a Jackson. Because, man, when I seen how they designed those and how they put the neck in there, I'm like, dude, that's what I fucking want, man. But the thing I don't like about them, the ones that I seen they sell, they only do the two knob. I want the same damn fucking old-fashioned type 4-knob, same fucking wiring that they did back in the 50s. All that fucking shit on my Les Paul type, copy, whatever. I want that on. Unless I'm going to run an EMG active pickups or something in one, which I probably will too. I would like to have one with active pickups too. That would be cool. But, these are kind of what I like. I like the Les Pauls, and I really love this guitar. This damn thing, man. I've been beating the fuck out of this fucker for years. That's why I never get rid of it. You know, because I know how tough it is, how playable it is, and it's so easy to maintain, and it's a cheap ass Floyd Rose, man. This damn thing, it ain't really worth nothing. You can get a replacement for one of these for $20, and it stays fairly well in tune. You know, for as cheap as it is. I don't know. I like the guitar myself. There's some different Chinese ones that look pretty cool too that I seen that they were making out there that are some of the different kits and crap. I've been thinking about getting one of those and trying to build one because I probably could do that. I'm good at construction work. I've never tried to build a guitar before, but I've been excuse me, I've been a setup tech. Guitar set as I can do guitar setup work. You know, that ain't no big deal. I do that shit all day long. So I probably could build a guitar. I mean, I've had this thing took apart to nothing, but I've never put one together and glued it together. Well, I've broken headstocks on Gibsons and glued them back together and fixed them, but I've never put one together before. That'd be kind of a cool experience, man. Put one in, and they're cheap. And they're made out of quality good wood and shit too, which is surprising from what all the people I hear that give reviews on these different guitar kits. You know, you can get I was thinking about getting one of those Deans because I like Dime, and I'll build myself a model Dean from hell. You know, that'd be cool. But I'm gonna shave that fucking neck down on that thing till if it's one of them ball bat model Deans, they suck, man. I don't like them anyhow. I don't have real big, huge hands like Dime, you know, or that guys like that. I got just average size hands. And that dude had like real skinny long fingers and little tiny fingertips. I don't. I have regular size, guy hands with fat fingertips. So I don't like that, the big ass super thick neck like that, man. But it does give you a different tone. The denser the material the guitar's made out of does stuff to your tone. You get it does help because the Les Paul has awesome tone, man. I do. I like the Les Pauls. They do have a good tone. They don't play as well as like a Jackson. Jackson blows it away for playability. Tone, I can get so many damn different tones. Well, I have my Jackson a lot of shit going on with it. So it's not I don't have standard pickups. If this was just the run-of-the-mill regular Warrior, you'd have a hard time getting some of the tones that I'm getting with this thing because I got some things going on. And my pickups are pretty hot. So this thing is pretty versatile as tone, but it's probably more Strat-like than you know what I think it's more like? I think it's kind of Stratish, kind of Telecaster-ish, in my opinion. If you want to compare it to a classical guitar, because it certainly is not much like a Les Paul. And it happens that I do like Strats and Telecasters, so yeah, works for me. I can make this thing twang like a motherfucker. I can play country with this thing, and they dig it too. It twang, I can make it twang like crazy if I wanted to go that route. But by God, I do not. Dude, I'm a metalhead, man. Punk rock, metalhead, blues, punk rock, metal. That's where my shit's at. I mean, I respect country guitars. Don't get me wrong. I'll fucking sit and listen to a country shredder all damn fucking day and be blown away by him if he's really fucking good. It don't matter what kind of guitar it is. If it's someone's really good at it, it's like, I'm mesmerized by it. I can't look away from it. It's like, oh man, you are so damn good. I wish I could play like that. I'm kind of jealous too of them. because I want to be able to do that, and I'm learning. I'm watching. Oh, they're doing this. They're playing with the, They're, oh, I see what they're doing. I wish I could do pick like that. Oh my God, you see that? It's like, oh wow, but it does. It's if you got the bug when you see other fiddle players play, you're not like it's like you admire them when they're good. I do anyhow. I love seeing all these people out here and putting stuff out here. I think it's cool. I love why I'll sit. Since I'm disabled and I have a hard time going outside and getting out like I'd like to. I watch a lot of guitar all day on here, and this really it probably chases the blues away because if you don't have purpose in life, like you don't go to work and stuff like you used to, like when you could work, you lose purpose, and people need purpose. So I watch all this guitar and stuff on here, and I'm like, well, hell, I'm gonna start doing that too, because I can play a little bit. And man, I'll tell you what, man, I'm blown away by some of these people, how good they are, man. It's like, wow. But it's cool, man. Cause every time I watch some phenomenal fiddle player, man, I'm learning shit, man. It's like, damn, man. Woo, it tells me, man, I got a lot to learn, man. And don't matter how long you've been playing, Playing styles change over the years, but man, when you see good guitar, man, it's amazing. What some people can do. Oh crap, man! I got 20 minutes on here, and I didn't even hardly even play, man. I'm gonna call this to an end, and maybe the next one I'll play. I ain't feeling too great today, so I played pretty hard yesterday. I'm a little sore today. All right. Peace, everyone. See ya.